Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. Have a beautiful day. Welcome to the next lecture of English. Today we are going to start with a very beautiful lesson, The Storyteller, which is written by Saki. Is a nickname which is given to the writer. Actually, his original name is H.H. Munro, into the bracket Saki. See, description of the writer is not given in this particular story, but let me tell you, he was born in Burma in 1870. He was very weird writer. He was famous for his weird writing. Sometimes he used to write funny writings, sometimes very horror, and sometimes it's very difficult to accept his writing. That's why he was called as weird writer. बहुत ही मौत के बारे में, फिर डेड बॉडीज, कुछ भी मतलब अलग ही वो लिखा करते थे. So let's see what's there in the story. It was a hot afternoon, and the railway carriage was correspondingly sultry, and the next stop was at Templecombe, nearly an hour ahead. The occupants of the carriage were a small girl and a smaller girl and a small boy. Their aunt occupied one corner seat, and the further corner seat on the opposite side was occupied by a bachelor who was a stranger to their party. But the small girls and the small boy emphatically occupied the compartment. Okay, see, it's a story. It took place in a railway carriage. Railway carriage is hot. The compartment is hot, as it was a very, very hot season. Summer season have started. Even we are feeling hot. Am I right, children? तो सब चीज़ गर्म रहती है ना, तो रेलवे कैरियज भी गर्म है. See, this is the railway carriage compartment. Everything is so hot. This is railway station. Compartment is very hot, and they have to go to the next destination, that is Templecombe. See, Templecombe is one of the station in Somerset in southwest England. यहाँ उनको जाना है, which will take at least 1 hour from the place where they are right now. Okay, it will take 1 hour to reach. Now, who are the occupants? कौन कौन है अंदर बोगी के अंदर? There are 3 kids. Small girl, smaller girl, and a small boy. Their aunt and a stranger who is bachelor into their party. मतलब ये stranger है जिनको वो नहीं जानते. He is bachelor. So these are the occupants of the compartment. Fine. Now let's see what happens next. The children are very ill-mannered. They are not listening the aunt at all. They are misbehaving. It's hot. You can understand. Okay? They have occupied the whole compartment. Emphatically means what? पूरे कंपार्टमेंट में वो छा गए हैं. उनके ही नाम से जाना जाएगा कंपार्टमेंट. इतना वो आवाज़ कर रहे हैं. They are talking at the top of their voice. They are roaming everywhere in the compartment. They are misbehaving and not listening to the aunt. Now let's see what happens next. Both the aunt and the children were conversational in a limited, persistent way, reminding one of the attentions of a housefly that refuses to be discouraged. Most of the aunt's remarks seem to begin with don't, and nearly all the children's remarks begin with why. The bachelor said nothing out aloud. What happened? Continuously they are talking. Auntie is saying don't do this, don't do that, but they are not listening. They are arguing with the auntie. Even the housefly came. They were busy in that houseflies, they were playing with it. उसको मार रहे, उसको हकाल रहे, मतलब जो भी कर रहे हैं ना, तो वो भी एक चल रहा है उनका. मतलब मिसबिहेव, तमीज़ ही नहीं उनको, इतने बदतमीज़ नज़र आ रहे हैं. Okay. Don't, Cyril, don't, exclaimed the aunt as the small boy began smacking the cushions of the seat, producing a cloud of dust at each blow. See, such a mannerless child he was. He started, banging on the seats. उसको बजा रहा है seats को, which is producing clouds of dust. अब dusty तो होंगे ही ना, तो वो सीट के ऊपर मार रहा है, जिससे क्या हो रहा है, पूरी डस्ट उड़ रही है. That's why it is called as the cloud of dust at each blow. Come and look out of the window, she added. Now, just to stop the child, the aunt called the boy to have a glance at the window and let's see what's there out of the window. Okay, उसका ध्यान भटकाने के लिए, उसको चुप कराने के लिए आंट कहा, don't do this बेटा, this doesn't look good. Come here and just have a glance out of the window, what's there. Okay, she's trying to convince. Come and look out of the window, she added. The child moved reluctantly to the window. Why are those sheep being driven out of the field, he asked. See, there also he is not quiet. When she said just have a glance what's there out of the window, but instead of that he started asking foolish and nonsense question. Okay, ships were there in the field out of the window, and ओके, दिस वर ये वहाँ पे बहुत सारे शीप्स थे बाहर, मतलब खिड़की के बाहर जो नज़ारा था वहाँ पे शीप्स दे वर ग्रेजिंग इन द फील्ड लाइक. ओके, the child moved. I accept they are being driven to another field. The child moved reluctantly. Why those sheep being driven out of the field? He asked. उनको क्यों वो इधर से उधर ले जाया जा रहा है? Now aunt is speechless. She doesn't have any answer. But just to tolerate the child, she said, I accept they are being driven to another field where there is more grass, said the aunt weakly, because she was also not sure. उसने बोली दूसरी बाजू में ना ज़्यादा ग्रास है, इसलिए ना उनको वहाँ ले कर गए. Like this only, बच्चों को टालने के लिए. But the boy was firm at his question. He was there only. No, but there is lot of grass in that field, protested the boy. There's nothing else but grass there. Aunt, there's lots of grass in that field. See, he is arguing. He is not convinced with the aunt's answer. Perhaps the grass in the other field is better, suggested the aunt fatuously. Fatuously मतलब foolishly, like this only she said. नहीं, वो grass अच्छी नहीं है, वो दूसरी साइड की grass अच्छी है ना. देखो, हम भी कभी कभी छोटे बच्चों को टॉलरेट करने के लिए इस तरह के आंसर दे देते हैं. तो she also did the same thing because she was also extremely tired and irritated by the children's behavior. So maybe she might have said this. Why is it better? Came the swift, inevitable question. See, unavoidable. He was continuously asking the question. ये ऐसा है तो वो वैसा क्यों, वो वैसा है तो वैसा क्यों. She said the grass is better. तो now he is asking why grass is better. मतलब वो बच्चा कहीं चुप ही नहीं हो रहा था. Okay, so just to divert his mind, she keep on saying some or the other thing. What did she say now? Oh, look at those cows, as he just exclaimed the aunt. Nearly every field along the line had contained cows or bullocks, but she spoke as though she were drawing attention to a rarity. Rarity matlab not common. Cows and goats were there only, but still she said like this only to divert the mind of the child. But child was smarter than aunt. He was not convinced at all. Why? The smaller girl made next page number 86. Why is the grass in the other field is better, persisted Cyril. See, again he is firm at that particular question only कि वहाँ पे grass क्यों अच्छी है. The frown on the bachelor's face was deepening to a scowl. See, the bachelor is there on the another side and he is observing all this foolishness of the children as well as the foolishness of the aunt. ओके, एंड द फ्राउन मतलब देखो ऐसे 3 लाइन्स ऑन द फॉरहेड. गुस्सा आता है जब चिड़चिड़ हो जाते हैं तो 3 लाइन्स ऑन द फॉरहेड, दैट इज कॉल्ड फ्राउनिंग. तो ही स्टार्टेड फ्राउनिंग एंड ही इज गेटिंग इरिटेटेड. He was a hard, unsympathetic man, the aunt decided in her mind. She was utterly unable to come to any satisfactory decision about the grass in the other field is better. What happened? The aunt noticed that he is, making faces. There is a frown on his forehead. So aunt thought he is very inhuman. Unsympathetic मतलब इंसानियत नहीं है इसमें, बिल्कुल दया भावना नहीं है, ऐसा आदमी है ये. कौन सोच रहा है ये? Aunt is thinking like this. Okay, but still she was speechless at the Cyril's question that why grass is better in the other field. Now let's see what happens next. The smaller girl created a diversion. See the other girl's behavior now. The smaller girl created a diversion of a beginning to recite on the road to Mandalay. She only knew the first line, but she put her limited knowledge to the fullest possible use. She repeated the line over and over again in a dreamy but resolute and a very audible voice. It seemed to the bachelor as though someone had a bet with her that she could not repeat the line aloud 2,000 times without stopping. Whoever it was who had made the wager was likely to lose his bet. You know what? Now this is the story of Cyril. Now another story of a smaller girl. Smaller मतलब जो सबसे छोटी बच्ची थी. She started singing one of the song on the road to Mandalay. ये एक famous song है and she started singing. She was not knowing the whole song, but she added everything on her own and she was very loudly at the top of her voice she started singing. और बहुत ज़्यादा इरिटेट कर रही थी वो, जैसे कि किसी ने उससे शर्त लगाया और वो शर्त हारने वाला है. जैसे कि कम ऑन समबडी बेट हर दैट शी कुड नॉट sing the same song at 2,000 times, like just for the fun the writer is saying this. तो वो गा रही है बेसुरा बस. ओके, Come over here and listen to a story, said the aunt when the bachelor had looked twice at her. See, the children are misbehaving, aunt is helpless. So bachelor, he had a glance at aunt's face. उसने आंटी की तरफ देखा, मतलब वो बोल रहा है कि इनको खामोश बिठाओ, ये बदतमीजी कर रहे हैं और आप कुछ नहीं कर रही हैं. तो he had a glance at aunt. Then aunt understood and said, come over here children and listen to the story, when the bachelor had looked twice at her. ठीक है. अब वो डायरेक्टली तो बोल नहीं सकता, इसलिए वो बच्चों की तरफ देख रहा है और आंट की तरफ देख रहा है. इसलिए आंट ने अभी फाइनली बच्चों को बुलाया कि चलो मैं आपको स्टोरी सुनाती हूँ. ओके, नाउ लेट्स सी. द चिल्ड्रन मूव listlessly towards the aunt's end of the carriage. Evidently, her reputation as a storyteller did not rank high in their estimation. See, estimation, opinion. According to the children, aunt is not a good storyteller. अरे आंटी को तो स्टोरी आती ही नहीं है बाबा, अभी क्यों बुला रही है? तो अनवांटेडली, अनविलिंगली दे मूव टुवर्ड्स द आंट. ओके, क्योंकि उनका पहले से ही ओपिनियन था कि आंटी को स्टोरी बोलना नहीं आता है. In a low, confidential voice, interrupted at frequent intervals by loud, petulant questioning from her listeners, she began an unenterprising and deplorably uninteresting story about a little girl who was good and made friends with everyone on account of her goodness and was finally saved from a mad bull by a number of rescuers who admire her moral character. See what happened? She was not confident at all when she started the story. Children were continuously interrupting in between when she was telling the story. They were interrupting with all the questions in between, and that's why she was looking like a failure as a storyteller. Petulant मतलब unreasonable questions the children were asking. Continue बीच बीच में बोल रहे थे, stupid questions पूछ रहे थे. एंड डेप्लोरेबली इन अ वेरी बैड वे, बहुत ही बुरी तरह से. ठीक है, तो कुछ भी नहीं है. एंड इट्स अ स्टोरी ऑफ अ वेरी गुड गर्ल who used to make friends just because of her good behavior, and one day she was saved by many rescuers. They saved her from one mad bull, मतलब एक पागल भैंस या भैंसा बोलेंगे, उससे उसको बैल बोलते हैं, बैल से उसको बचाया गया. किसने बचाया? लोगों ने बचाया. क्यों? क्योंकि उसका कैरेक्टर बहुत अच्छा था. दिस वॉज द मॉरल ऑफ दैट आंट स्टोरी. ओके, एंड चिल्ड्रन वर नॉट कन्विंस एट ऑल बाय द क्लाइमैक्स ऑफ द स्टोरी. वुडंट दे हैव सेव्ड हर इफ शी हैडंट बीन गुड? Now see, very good question. The children ask, अगर वो अच्छी नहीं होती तो क्या वो लोग उसको बचाते नहीं? Aunt is saying that she was so good, that's why she was rescued by the people. Now children are asking, wouldn't they have saved her if she hadn't been good? Demanded the bigger of the small girls. It was exactly the question that the bachelor had wanted to ask. And the bachelor was also listening the story, and the same question had came in the bachelor's mind also. वो सोच रहा था, हाँ ये बहुत ही सही क्वेश्चन है. Even we also think ना, अगर कोई अच्छा इंसान नहीं है तो क्या हम उसको बचाएंगे नहीं? ऑब्वियसली हम बचाएंगे, है ना. तो बच्चों ने भी बहुत ही अच्छा क्वेश्चन किया. बट आई डोंट थिंक दैट दे वुड हैव रन सो फास्ट टू सेव हर. लेकिन मुझे नहीं लगता कि वो इतना तेज दौड़ते उसे बचाने के लिए. इफ दे हैड नॉट लाइक्ड हर सो मच. इट्स द स्टूपिडेस्ट स्टोरी आई हैव एवर हर्ड, said the bigger of the small girls with immense conviction. I didn't listen after the first bit, it was so stupid, said Cyril. देखो उनका ओपिनियन. एक बोल रहा मैंने स्टार्ट के बाद तो ध्यान ही दी नहीं है, इतनी स्टूपिड स्टोरी थी आपकी. ओके, नाउ लुक एट द नेक्स्ट पेज. The smaller girl made no actual comment on the story, but she had long ago recommended a murmured repetition of her favorite line. You don't seem to be success as a storyteller, said the bachelor suddenly from his corner. The bachelor is also disagree with the story, and he also said that कि story अच्छी नहीं थी और छोटी बच्ची को तो कुछ समझा ही नहीं, वो अपने गाने में ही busy थी. Okay, the aunt bristled in instant defense at this unexpected attack. It's a very difficult thing to tell stories that children can both understand and appreciate, she said stiffly. Okay, she's saying, she's challenging कि इतना आसान नहीं है बच्चों को कहानी सुनाना. I don't agree with you, said the bachelor. Perhaps you would like to tell them a story, was the aunt's retort. Okay, क्या तुम्हें स्टोरी बोलनी है क्या? बोलो. Tell us a story, demanded the bigger of the small girls. Now the children are also saying, yes, tell us the story. Now the bachelor said, okay, finally he said yes, and now he started the story. Once upon a time, began the bachelor. There was a little girl called Bertha who was extraordinarily good. Okay, see what he said in the story, that we will see in the next lecture, in the second part, the whole story, because here only the description of the story is given. So it's better I start in the second next lecture only the complete story in one video. Okay, I hope you all have understood and liked the story. The storyteller means the person who tells the story. Okay, so here I conclude my today's lecture. I hope you all liked it. Thank you so much, children, for watching the video. Take care of yourself. Stay home, stay safe. Use sanitizer, wash your hands, and avoid going into the crowded places. Thank you so much.